Is it time to buy or sell SoundHound AI stock? In this video, we're diving deep into SoundHound AI. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 25th of April, 2025. And now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 23rd of April 2025, our system has identified SoundHound AI as a buy candidate, awarding it a score of 3.61. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this period. The stock has experienced a gain of 8.8%. This results in an average return of 2.93% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is situated at the upper part of a very wide and declining trend in the short term, which typically presents an appealing selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back toward the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the top trend line at $9.59 will initially suggest a slower rate of decline, but it may also signal the beginning of a trend shift. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential decrease of approximately 42.74% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 65.15% to negative 42.31%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of around 54.93%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between 24.47% and 345.74% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $11.85 and $42.43. Our latest daily update for SoundHound AI includes the headline, Green Day on Friday for SoundHound AI Inc. The stock price of SoundHound AI Inc. increased by 1.49% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 25th of April, 2025. It rose from $9.38 to $9.52. This marks a gain over the last 4 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether this upward trend continues or as the stock takes a brief pause in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 7.32%, ranging from a low of $9.29 to a high of $9.97. Notably, the price has risen in 7 out of the last 10 days and has increased by 16.1% over the past 2 weeks. However, volume decreased by 7 million shares on the last day, with a total of 26 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $250,860,000. It is important to consider that declining volume amid rising prices can indicate potential divergence and may serve as an early warning of possible changes in the next few days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $24.98, while the lowest was $3.82. Currently, the price is 61.89%, or $15.46, below the 52-week high of $24.98, which is also the all-time high for this stock. Today, SoundHound AI Inc., or SOUN, finds itself facing multiple class action lawsuits targeting the company and its executives for alleged securities fraud. These actions follow claims that the company misled investors during a specified class period from May 10, 2024 to March 3, 2025. Law firms like Levi & Korsinski and Pomerantz LLP are actively encouraging affected investors to participate. Emphasizing the significance of the upcoming May 27, 2025 deadline for leading these class action efforts, this surge in legal challenges may have immediate and severe implications for SOUN's stock price. In the short term, the fear and uncertainty surrounding these lawsuits could lead to a decline in investor confidence, prompting sell-offs that might drive down the stock's valuation. Negative sentiment often prevails in the marketplace when allegations of fraud arise, with investors seeking to minimize their exposure. In the long term, the outcomes of these lawsuits could shape SoundHound's credibility and viability. If the company is found liable, it may face substantial financial penalties, which could strain its resources and affect future operations. Conversely, if SOUN successfully defends itself, it may eventually restore investor confidence, potentially stabilizing or even boosting the stock price. However, the current legal challenges facing the company undeniably pose risks that investors need to monitor closely. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 18th of September, 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned SOUN a rating of underperform with a recommendation to hold. On Wednesday, the 18th of September, 2024, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SOUN a rating of buy with a recommendation to hold. On Wednesday, the 18th of September, 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned SOUN a rating of buy with a recommendation to hold. On Friday, the 9th of August, 2024, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SOUN a rating of outperform with a recommendation to hold. On Friday, the 9th of August, 2024, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned SOUN a rating of overweight with a recommendation to upgrade. Analysts have assigned SoundHound AI stock a general strong sell rating. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio to be a strong sell, and the price-to-book ratio is also rated as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have issued a strong sell rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for SoundHound AI. The chart today shows mostly positive signals. The stock of SoundHound AI, Incorporated, presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook. However, there is a general sell signal stemming from the relationship between these averages, as the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support is anticipated at levels of $8.41 and $8.78. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 8th of April, 2025, and thus far, the stock has appreciated by 32.59%. Further increases are expected until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, a buy signal is present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Notably, trading volume decreased during the last trading session despite rising prices, creating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. It is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 13 days ago. Short-term Moving Average, buy signal from 5 days ago. Long-term Moving Average, buy signal from 3 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see Short Moving Average, buy signal from 4 days ago. The Long-term Moving Average, sell signal from 50 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 36 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SoundHound AI. SoundHound AI Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $9.38. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. The stock exhibits considerable movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. Given the significant prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is regarded as high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by 680 cents between its high and low, representing a change of 7.32%. In the last week, the average daily volatility of the stock has been 6.94%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for SoundHound AI, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important measure compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. It's worth noting that even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors outside their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 8th of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are projected at negative 0.07. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SoundHound AI. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SoundHound AI is at $10.82. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SoundHound AI faces its first support level at $9.38. If this support level remains intact, it could serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SoundHound AI from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 20th of March, 2025, James Ming executed an insider sale of 28,388 shares of Class A common stock. On the 24th of March, 2025, James Ming executed an insider sale of 51,196 shares of Class A common stock. On the 20th of March, 2025, Mohajer Kayvan executed an insider sale of 118,605 shares of Class A common stock. On the 24th of March, 2025, Mohajer Kayvan executed an insider sale of 138,895 shares of Class A common stock. On the 20th of March, 2025, Sharon Natesh executed an insider sale of 48,639 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 10.744. Overall, insiders purchased 6,311,191 shares and sold 6,944,269 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $9.22, reflecting a decrease of 3.14%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, indicating a higher level of risk. Currently, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 12 days ago. Is SoundHound AI stock a good buy? Despite the stock being in a declining trend, several short-term signals indicate a positive outlook. We believe that the current level presents a potential buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable likelihood for the stock to perform well in the near future. After evaluating the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis suggests that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 28th of April, we anticipate that SoundHound AI will open higher by approximately 7.3 cents and begin trading at $9.59. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.